Hey there! I'm doing this video as a celebration of the fact that the Smash It theme has been streamed more than 1 million times on Spotify. I'm gonna go through the track and play the separate parts and talk a little bit about how it was made. So this is the whole thing here, these 5 tracks. The first one is just a Retro Machines preset with sort of Lindrum-esque sounds, and then the second one is Korg Volcabeats that I sort of improvised and cut up. And then there's these 3 retro synths over here. So I just thought we'd start by listening to these 3 soloed, just get a sense of chords and stuff. So my main idea was to have sort of a kind of open tonality that didn't sound neither major nor minor. My first idea was to sort of stack fourths and fifths on top of each other. You can see the long sort of pad-esque sounds here. Blue and purple ones, long ones are the chords. And they're sort of playing... I didn't stick to that initial idea, but I sort of wanted these really widespread chords. And then here actually there's 2 fourths on top of each other that sort of survived the whole process. And then what's maybe interesting to listen to is this chord sound, if you listen to it soloed, and if you watch this LFO knob over here, because this is where some of the interesting stuff is happening. Like there. I have it set to a really slow value in the beginning. Just fourths, I think, straight fourths, which gives it some rhythm from time to time, or some stabs. And then there's some other automation as well, but this is the main one that's interesting to look at. And here's where it gets slightly more interesting. This is when I change the time of the LFO so that it starts bouncing and goes all the way up to 64th notes. Then I thought we'd play a bit of the Korg Volcabeats. I think they were just about the last thing I recorded. I probably recorded the tonal stuff first, and then I sort of improvised and cut it up and edited it together. And that big thing happening there is just the reverb that I automate from time to time. Create some interesting dynamics. Little break there. And there too. Really sloppy editing as well. But what are you gonna do? It's almost 10 years ago. And then taking it down. And then here's what's kind of interesting again, where I used the stutter effect to do the sort of inverse of what I did with the synth below here. I go from really, really fast sort of LFO to really slow for the end. This channel over here is the Retro Machines sounds. They're just burping away up here. They're going into this guy that makes them sound like that, the ring shifter. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.